It's hard to believe that 2022 is over. When I look back on the past year, I can't help but reflect on the highlights I've had over the past 12 months. At the beginning of the year, I moved back to Los Angeles to start working as a video editor at Guitar Center, where I've created some of the best work of my career. I've also gained skills that have taken my work to the next level while working with and becoming friends with other talented creative individuals. In many ways, moving back to LA was the best thing for me after 2 years of being isolated during the pandemic. But my top highlight of 2022 was spending 2 weeks exploring Europe and the Alps with my parents and brother. Moving to Los Angeles has not come without its fair share of challenges. When I accepted the job, I knew it meant that I would have to say goodbye to my friends and family. I was excited about this trip because it was the first chance to spend any time with my family since moving in January. It was amazing to spend time with them while exploring everything that the Alps had to offer. This trip was also special for me because I've dreamed of exploring this part of the world ever since I was a kid. During my trip, I was blown away by the level of access that you could get to these different places. This includes seeing different countries and cultures, World Heritage sites like castles and palaces that are hundreds of years old, and standing on top of Europe's highest mountains. During our trip, we were able to visit different castles, palaces, and churches. While in Vienna, we visited the Schönberg Palace, which was a summer residency of the Habsburgs, who ruled a large part of Central Europe for nearly 400 years. We also visited St. Stephen's Cathedral and climbed the 343 steps that wind mercilessly up a narrow staircase. But the views are spectacular, giving you a perspective in every direction. While in Salzburg, we explored the fortress, which has towered above the city for nearly 1,000 years. While we were in Germany, we visited the Neuschwanstein Castle, which was built by King Ludwig II to serve as his private residency, which was something straight out of a Disney fairy tale. However, the thing that stood out to me about this trip was the access to the mountains. It was extremely easy to take a chairlift, cable car, or cogwheel train and see a variety of different environments. While in Italy, we were able to explore the Dolomites and Alpe d'Huez, which is the largest alpine meadow in all of Europe. We were also able to see some of the tallest mountains in Europe, like Zugspitze in Germany, the Jungfrau and Schildhorn in Switzerland. While in Chamonix, we rode to the top of the Aiguille de Midi, which is the highest cable car in Europe at nearly 13,000 feet. At the top, it felt like you could reach out and touch Mount Blanc in the distance. This truly was a trip of a lifetime. It was an opportunity to visit a place that has been on my bucket list since I was a kid, and it definitely exceeded my expectations. I was blown away by the access that we had to see different countries and experience different cultures other than my own. Exploring castles, palaces, and cathedrals was like taking a time machine into the past, and standing on some of the tallest mountains and breathing thinner air is something I won't forget anytime soon. It was even better to have these experiences with my parents and my brother. I can't wait to get away from the hustle and bustle that fills my everyday life in Los Angeles and get into another adventure.